Hey, Brandon,
Yes.
you're my MVP.
You're my coach of the year.
You're my defensive rookie of the year.
You're my lover
I don't think that's an award.
for sex.
Oh,
Also, do you think anybody will be able to tell us apart?
no, because we're both wearing green. We're basically the same people. Oh, baby. We here.
We steer.
You in the right direction. Welcome to another edition of the Grossi Perna Show. I'm Tom Grossi. That's Brandon Perna, even though it might be able to be difficult to tell who's who, but this is GPS. We're here, and I'm out of breath already. I thought I was doing well. I thought I was doing well. I woke up and felt good. And I was like, all right, that's all I got. That's it. That's all I got. Zach Thomas. Yep, there you go. Oh yeah.
Dude. If anybody didn't watch Zach Thomas, that guy was a beast. That guy was insane. I'm glad he's in the hall. I hated playing against Zach Thomas. I personally played against him. Did not enjoy it.
You did. You were like, it was straight up not having a good time.
Yeah.
Well, we got a bunch to talk about. Maybe we'll get to the Super Bowl, the thing that's been talked to death for the past 2 weeks that nobody cares about at this point, and we're just waiting for the big game on Sunday. But NFL honors were last night, and that was a big deal. And while Brandon Perna will always be my MVP, Patrick Mahomes winning in a landslide, getting MVP. And also, I thought it was a really nice gesture. One of the medical personnel, like for Demar Hamlin, he got an MVP vote, which means that medical personnel who has never played football has more MVP votes than Russell Wilson.
Fuck you. As soon as I saw that one. I was like, don't say Russell Wilson.
Yep.
Pardon my French so early in the show.
That didn't take long. Never played a snap of football. Still has more MVP votes than Russell Wilson's entire career. Yep. That's it. And think about it. 2 years ago, you would have laughed with me, but now you're not laughing with me.
Yep, 100%. And maybe in the near future, when he's not at my quarterback, I'll laugh again.
But you're never going to laugh again. Nope. But
you see Russ having dinner with Sean Payton and Joe Montana?
The
chemistry's happening.
Also had some interesting things happen. I did. I actually heard it this morning. Yes, I did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was because it's the Meteor's 20th anniversary.
Cut my life into pieces.
That's the
This is Linkin Park. Suffocation. No breathing.
Nope, that's Papa Roach. That's Papa Roach who sings that. But some other things happened last night during the NFL honors, in which you had George Kittle singing, Kirk Cousins singing, in which Kelly Clarkson was surprised that he was such a good singer. But if you've ever seen the video that this image belongs to, you will know that Kirk Cousins is a phenomenal singer.
Whoa. Was that high school Cousins? No.
Yeah. You've never seen.
Bring in the Cousins. Bring in the Cousins.
All right. Kirk Cousins, high school. All right. Here you go. Just carry the show now, because now if you've never seen this, then
we are the youth of the nation. Linkin Park.
Nope, that's still not. But you're getting closer.
Okay. Here, I wanted to say I was a little surprised about this NFL honors ceremony that Micah Parsons received 0 first place votes for defensive player of the year. So that struck me as a bit odd. And only Chris Jones only got 1 as well. It's like the MVP is the quarterback award, and the defensive player of the year award is just whoever has the most sacks. And it went to Nick Bosa. Needs to be a little more nuanced there. I thought, I mean, I would argue Chris Jones has been more valuable to his entire defense than Nick Bosa. But whatever. If a Chief doesn't get it, I'm not going to complain too much.
You're carrying right now because I had to find 7 different things where it wasn't a stupid, obnoxious thing in front of it. But I'm downloading it now, and it's gonna be
There
so. I'm surprised out of all the people on the internet, you haven't seen this.
Yeah, it's so funny when one of us discover that the other person hasn't seen some like hilarious clip of an NFL player that we just assume the other person's seen.
It's because Kirk Cousins, like, listen, he's been part of our division for quite some time. So I've seen this.
You see it all.
So many times. Okay, here we go. You ready for this? This is Kirk Cousins in a musical in high school.
Okay.
Morning, oh, what a beautiful day. Pretty woman walking down the street, pretty woman. The kind I like to meet, pretty woman. I don't believe you, you're not the truth. I said, whoa, pretty woman.
Wow. So Kirk Cousins peaked in high school, didn't he?
Oh yeah. 100. See, and the bright lights didn't bother him then, so it must have happened after high school. So it was something. But yeah, so that happened last night. Kirk Cousins. Oh yeah, no, that man could sing. That man could sing. Pretty woman walking down the street. But yeah, there were some surprises last night. Some beautiful, good guy. That video package that they put together for Demar Hamlin was freaking awesome. They brought all the medical personnel out, which was awesome. Demar Hamlin came out and spoke, and it was a really nice speech.
Did he confirm he's not a clone?
Yeah, conspiracy theorist thinks that he's still a clone. So that's still out there. That's Kirk Cousins, baby. That's Kirk Cousins. I tried to warn you guys. I mean, listen, Brandon's been calling him a serial killer. That's actually what he sings before he strangles people.
Pretty woman.
He's just like getting his
chopped up
wire
on my basement floor. Pretty woman.
You'll
But
make
it's a
a
man. He
nice
only kills
lamp.
men. Just to be clear.
So there's that, of course. On top of that, being a serial killer, he also spits on kids. So yeah, there's all of that. But now, Brandon, before we get to honors, before we get to Super Bowl talk, we really need to be careful about what we say on this show now, because some people might be listening and then may decide to sue for defamation. Like Brett Favre is now suing Sharpe and Pat McAfee.
I disagree. I think we need to say things to try and get us sued because it'd be good publicity.
Oh,
yeah.
I'd rather not go down that road, because then I have to leave my house and I got to go to court, and I don't want to go all the way to court. I guess
GPS from the courtroom. Bum, bum, bum.
All right. You know what? If we could turn this show into a law drama, I'm all for it.
Yeah. But this is funny. Yeah. Brett Favre. Well, there's 2 lawsuits happened because Michael Irvin has also filed a $100 million lawsuit against the woman who accused him of misconduct. So we got some big lawsuits. What's Brett Favre, 70 million or 90 million or 100 million against McAfee and Shannon Sharpe for talking about the reports?
The thing that he most definitely did.
Yeah, that he was definitely involved with, whether he knew what was happening or not. I guess a good lawyer will, argue in his favor. But that's a bad look.
Yeah, I mean, it's bad.
He does like trying to take money away from people. So I guess it's on brand.
Yeah. It's I'm trying to find the amount right now. They're just saying, making baseless defamatory allegations against Brett Favre, blah blah blah.
I don't think they're baseless though. That's I guess that would be the problem.
And like it's like to advance their career. Like Pat McAfee is like one of the biggest sports talk shows like that there is right now.
Yeah.
So
Kyle, happy birthday.
yeah, Hondo.
To
Happy
you.
birthday, Kyle. And fully recovered. Hell yeah. Let's go. Hopefully out of the hospital. We're all good now. Good. I still got to go punch a Kiwi in the face. Not a New Zealander, but
Yeah. Do you
know
think
what?
the state of Mississippi's welfare program is going to pay for Brett Favre's lawsuit?
Well, in one way or another, yes.
Yeah.
This is for you, Kyle.
Poser.
USA.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
USA.
I forgot to play Scooter Elway.
Johnny John John!
Brett
Get you.
Favre hires public defender to sue Shannon Sharpe and Pat McAfee.
You just got to call Saul Goodman.
Yeah.
That's it. You better call Saul.
Yeah.
That's all. That's all.
What a tool.
Listen, I think that like, Brett Favre has just been going down this road, and it hasn't been a good one. And it hasn't been a good one for a year. And the thing is, too, is like Favre got away with so much crap because like while he was even playing, because like he was so good. It was like put on the Southern charm, like I'm Brett Favre, what have you. But the guy like did really bad things. Like he sent his penis, right? Like he's sending pictures of his penis to people who are not asking for it. And people are like, oh, that's Brett Favre one, right? Stuff he did about his wife. And like and now it's like lawsuit. It's just bad. It's just bad news.
What I learned from the Brett Favre penis
Down.
pick
Down.
is you just got to be an NFL quarterback to feel confident sending out pictures of that average or below average of a penis.
I will be very honest. I've never actually seen the picture.
You never were curious enough to look?
No.
Oh,
I gotta be honest. No.
very pedestrian. Very pedestrian.
Now we're gonna get sued.
I would never send out that photo. I would never send it out. You got to be proud of it to send it, I feel like. But if you're an NFL quarterback, then you're confident.
Maybe it's that confidence. Yeah, it's just that you gotta have that confidence, I guess. Yep.
Go Broncos. Go Broncos, Dylan.
Yeah. So okay.
It could be. There's also a picture. I think it's fake of Aaron Rodgers and Olivia Munn. Is that fake?
I don't know what you're talking about, Brandon. I don't want. Listen, I know Kirk Cousins high school videos. I don't know. I don't know.
Do you want me to open up my professional athletes' private parts document?
You know what? I don't doubt you have that folder. You're just like, let me scroll on down here real quick. You're just like, listen, I have my QB stats in one folder and the other stats in the other folder.
I mean, we got Chris Jones's wiener in there. We got Favre, possibly Aaron Rodgers.
Vashante Shango, like I'll never forget that. I will never, because I was watching live when that happened. Oh, Fox, they never stood a chance. They never did. So there's that. But let's talk about the NFL honors, Brandon Perna. Patrick Mahomes, of course, winning MVP. No real surprise there. It was pretty much a landslide, which again, considering how he finished out the regular season, no surprise. Jalen Hurts was out for a little bit. Definitely wasn't going to be Josh Allen after a time. Was there anything that kind of stood out to you that was like really, really surprising? Mine was Garrett Wilson.
Yeah, I mean, initially it felt like that to me. And then I kind of looked up his production and was like, ooh, there's a good argument that he did really good considering the ball throwers getting him the ball, because he had over 1,000 receiving yards, like 83 receptions, only 4 touchdowns, but like that's what Chris Olave had, 4 TDs. I think he had over 1,000 yards too. But I thought Brock Purdy would have had a stronger chance. Thank you. Send Tom all those picks. I want Tom to get banned from Twitter because they're like, why are all these penis pictures coming into this as DMs?
Nope, please don't. Nope, please don't. Please don't.
But I knew that one was going to be interesting. And I think the other one that, because everything felt pretty predictable, Coach of the Year was I think the most mysterious one because we had such good candidates to win that. Like
Sure.
Nick Sirianni, I think great candidate. Brian Dable, great candidate. Kyle Shanahan. Had the Vikings done better, maybe O'Connell. They gotten just a little further, but what are you doing? Are you looking at it?
No, I'm not. No, that's not that face. No, Johnny, but it's okay. So it's Dov Kleiman. So like you never know if it's true or not. But Johnny just said apparently Deontay Johnson punched Mitch Trubisky in the face before their Week 4 game against the Jets, and it's part of the reason Trubisky ended up. Apparently, it's according to CBS Sports.
Yeah. So some guy went on. I don't know who this dude is.
No, Ray, no. Now I saw it.
You saw it.
Go ahead, continue.
He went on Boomer Esiason's like CBS Sports show and said that Trubisky was punched in the face. I retweeted the video of the dude talking about it. So like a guy definitely said it live on a CBS Sports show. I don't know if it's true or not.
Listen, if that happened, like, oh my God, that's so bad.
Yeah.
That's pretty. That's actually a little surprising though. Like under Mike Tomlin, that Mike Tomlin didn't like cut somebody's eyelids off for that. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like Tomlin wouldn't have allowed it, but
why did Trubisky get punched? Was he demanding everybody call him Mitchell Trubisky again? It is not Mitch. It is Mitchell. It is Mitchell.
Dr. Mitchell.
Yeah.
It's Dr. Mitchell.
I don't know, man. Like, actually, here we go. Mitch Trubisky getting punched in the face by his teammate. Does this mean in 10 years he's going to win Comeback Player of the Year?
Because he got punched in the face?
Yeah, because he got punched in the face. Because Geno Smith just won it. And if you remember, Geno Smith punched in the face by his teammate when he was a Jet, broke his jaw, so he couldn't. He lost his starting gig because he got punched in the face by a teammate.
This is actually true. You know what? That's true. I love your profile picture.
Probably Bosa this year.
I think Bosa more this year, definitely Bosa.
Yeah.
Gary
They're a little
is
different, even though they're both edge players, but I don't know. Nick Bosa would never dislocate his toe in a Pro Bowl. I know that.
That's very true. That's very true. Yeah, Coach of the Year is the one that's kind of been getting a lot of talk right now because, I mean, I thought that Dable should have won it. I think Doug Peterson was like a good second runner-up. I saw that Dan Campbell got one vote, right? He got one vote for Coach of the Year.
Wow. If they didn't lose 6 games in a row, I think he would have had a better chance.
But what about then coming back from that and almost?
Yeah, I know. That's what hurt him. Yeah, I would give it to the Lions. I would, but I think losing 6 in a row really hurts. Really hurts.
Sauce was gonna win it. LQ, like there was no way. It was Sauce's award to lose. I know everyone wanted Hutchinson, but listen, when you can hold every play, as Brandon Perna will argue.
Every other play, I'll be honest.
Brandon, I appreciate you so much. You know why? Because it's just you come here, you dress up, and you come here and you talk about the show. Your name has been Brendan Perna for about 2 days now. I don't know if I did it on Wednesday's GPS or if I did it on Clickbait yesterday, but I don't remember.
Yeah,
but
I think
it's
it
been
was
like
Wednesday.
that for quite some time. It's Bosa and it's Son Reddick.
Bosa won.
Reddick is really good. But Reddick
got
really
2
good.
votes, I think.
Reddick is very, very good. And he should be recognized in some way. Well, they were saying yesterday too, like there should be like a Comeback Player of the Year award and a Most Improved.
Oh,
Like and kind of like just do that. I did it Wednesday. Oh, okay, yeah, no, so it's been like that for 2 days.
Or give him the award I won in 8th grade, Most Inspirational Player.
Oh, okay.
And I almost dropped the plaque when they gave it to me because I didn't know I was getting it.
Most inspirational player. What did you inspire them to do?
I really don't know.
Is that something they're just like, just give it to him?
I think it was because I was good at football.
I don't think it's inspirational. If this guy can play football,
If this
anybody
idiot
can.
look, he should not even be allowed to go to school. This kid, but he's out here trying his little hardest. His little hardest.
Oh wait, so Josh Allen got. Well, I forgot. Josh Allen got one MVP vote too.
Yeah. Who votes on these?
It's like it's the journalist
Associated
people.
Press. Is
Yeah,
it
the AP
AP
people. Yeah.
Gee,
I know. I
the
learned
Buffalo writer who voted for that one.
I learned all about it because of last year and Aaron Rodgers, and you had the guy saying like, "I'm not giving him the MVP vote, no matter how well
that
he played."
dude. Yeah.
Yep. So there's that. There's that. Yeah. So comeback player of the year, Geno Smith got 28, Christian McCaffrey got 12, which is solid. Saquon got 4. So JJ Watt got 1. Hey, Jared Goff got 1.
Ooh,
Jared Goff over there getting a comeback player of the year. I mean, listen, Jared Goff, but that's what I'm saying. Like that whole idea of like separating that award, because it wasn't a comeback from injury, which I know is a lot of people going like, well, is that what it's supposed to be? Here's what I'm actually talking about coach of the year. So let me just bring this up right here. Let me just bring this up right here. Okay.
They should have given it to Tom Brady for coming back from retirement.
Should have. So this here. Okay. So Dable got 16. Shanahan got 12.
Yeah,
So,
I mean, coaching 3 different QBs is impressive.
This was the thing that surprised me the most. He only got 5.
Wow. I think it's because the Jaguars are just such a small market team. It's bias against small markets.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that between those two, like Kyle Shanahan definitely deserved votes. Don't get me wrong. I mean, he brought, I know the playoffs don't count, but he brought a 3rd string QB to the NFC Championship game. And like that's impressive. But at the same time, I think Doug Peterson, in terms of like one of the most improved, and you and I had this debate, what was it, a week or two ago? Because we were talking about how Dable gets it for me because the team itself, like the talent on it, really didn't shift besides the draft. And with Peterson, like they brought in a ton of free agents and it worked, like, and that's really great. Yeah. It's just, I think that they had more of a talented roster and Dable just did more or about the same with less. And like, if you're splitting hairs there.
Yeah. I think Peterson has the better QB. That probably worked against him. I think Urban Meyer was unanimously viewed as a horrible head coach. Joe Judge, like not good, but he wasn't on the same level as Urban Meyer. So I think it was like easier to turn around the Jags, but
yeah. So that's what I was going to show too. Cause that's like kind of the other controversy that's going on today is that Garrett Wilson like Kenneth Walker finished with more first place votes. So that was yesterday. Let me show you here. So this is what Ari tweeted out yesterday. So he said, Kenneth Walker, 19 finished more first place votes than Garrett Wilson had 18, but Wilson won based off the new system with voters giving a first, second, and third place winner. Whoa. So because of that, Garrett Wilson wound up winning.
Boo.
Which is dumb.
Yeah. Kenneth Walker was good.
Kenneth Walker was great. And like Purdy definitely getting some acknowledgement there too. 100%. Yeah. But yeah.
I would have given it to Purdy personally, but just because I think he was put in the toughest situation in terms of like the expectations. But Walker was great, but Rashad Penny was playing well till he got hurt again. I don't know. There wasn't there just wasn't a clear-cut offensive rookie of the year is the way like I look at it. In terms of like one guy that stood out. You had a handful of really good ones. And with Sauce and Garrett Wilson both getting it, it just makes like that Jets QB job, if it is vacant, look more appealing.
Of course it does, yeah. I mean, again, like you could argue then again, they're like a QB away. I wrote O-line too, but like they're a QB away. Like they bring Aaron Rodgers in there, and like if that defense is even like the same as it was this year, they'll be great. And then the offense, like they have promise there. So I think they're a well-coached team. And the bigger thing is Justin Jefferson winning 2 awards, right? Because he won offensive player of the year. And then he won like the biggest moment. Like he got because of the catch against Buffalo, which means that he should get paid $65 million a year.
Oh, okay.
Yep. They should pay him $65 million a year.
Do it.
Mm-hmm.
66 million.
And it bankrupts the Vikings, or they can't pay him, and then they have to sell their stadium. And who's gonna buy it? Tom Grossi. And he's gonna name it Stupid Purple Poo Poo Head Stadium. That's what they named it there. And we're gonna turn off the heating so no one's gonna come. And it's gonna tank it. It's gonna get real cold, and all that glass is gonna shatter because it's gonna get so cold there. And then all of a sudden their stadium's wrong, and I go, okay, I sell it for $5.
Oh, you know how you break all that glass? You wait till it's the coldest day in that city.
Minnesota, Minneapolis.
Yeah, Minnesota, that city, Minnesota.
Minneapolis, oh my God. You said
Tom
that
doesn't know the
city.
difference between cities and states. You
All right,
wait till
shut up,
it's
Brenda.
the coldest day in St. Paul, and you get hot water, and you spray it on those windows. They will all break instantly, Tom.
Or I can just wait for the birds to crash into it.
They ain't breaking those windows.
It is really cold.
They're dying. Those birds are just dying.
That's it. That's what it is. It's Minnesota City, Minnesota.
Oh,
Okay.
if I had people on Twitter making fun of my mental math skills based on yesterday's clickbait, you need to catch heat for that.
That's fair. That's fair.
Also,
Fine.
pretty good at mental math. I just had one slip up, okay, during a show that was putting me to sleep. So, congratulations.
What show?
Clickbait Sports.
Oh, okay. Is that big? I didn't even have to really ask. Okay. But anyway.
It's not Brenda, guys. It's Brandy, by the way. It went from Brendan to Brenda. It's actually Brandy.
Welcome.
Yeah, the Jets had to win something.
They did. Now, again, they should just, if Aaron Rodgers... Oh, so Mark Murphy also spoke yesterday.
Press conference? Or
No, he was on the red carpet, which I just love seeing.
Wow, Mark Murphy
I
getting
love seeing
fancy out there.
Yep. Hold on.
Love it.
Where is it? I saw it. Yeah, he basically came out and said, it wasn't like anything too crazy. It's nothing that we don't know. He said, there hasn't been a deadline. The sooner the decision is made, the better. Gutekunst has been in contact with Aaron. Aaron has expressed that he doesn't want to drag it out. He's hoping for the right around free agency that they'll have a decision. So, no,
By
I started free agency. Yeah, I'm not going on vacation until May. That's just what it's gonna. I'm just not going on vacation. It's just gonna. I'm just gonna get kicked in the balls, and I'm just gonna be like, "Oh man, can't wait to go." Nope, can't.
I don't want to drag it out, but I'm going to drag it out as long as I legally can, guys.
I think
that's Aaron Rodgers, and I love him. But let's just say his urgency to make a decision 2 years in a row is hilarious.
If I was a gambling man, I would use code GPS. But I think it's going to be the last week of February he's going to announce it.
Okay.
I feel like that maybe the week prior if we're lucky.
Yeah.
All I know is at that point, I'll then be putting out content regardless of his decision, and then free agency is going to happen. So I've already accepted. I'm not going on vacation. It's okay. I thought I was, and now that time is over. It's
the
done.
Packers, they just need to say, screw it. We've already decided to trade you, whatever you do. You want he gets them to pay him an insane amount of money to return. Doesn't leave any wiggle room for anybody. And then he does this to them again.
The problem is, Brandon,
no respect. No respect.
I see, but this is we
There's
knew this
no
was gonna
respect.
happen. We knew it was gonna happen. No, because when I literally sat down with Mark Murphy last year, he goes, listen, he's just going to decide. He's earned that, whatever. Of course, the organization would be like, if we can know the sooner the better is great, so we can, I don't know, make our football team.
Yeah.
But dude, whatever. Take your time. There's really no rush at this point. You have to, I think by March, you should have a decision. By March, you make your decision. Because what's going to happen between now and March? Nothing. Because you can't even do anything until free agency anyway. So by March.
You can get trades in place.
Tampering. So I'm just saying. I would just want. No, I'm not going to be. I can't go out. So it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It's
fine. Whatever. Don't care.
I don't know. He lives in his own time zone. If they think it's fine, it's fine. But it's
any other story. Like, let's just say it was Derek Carr, right? Or Lamar Jackson. And it was him deciding, I'd go on vacation because, like, I've worked really hard this season. It's fine, whatever. And if I miss
go on vacation,
if I miss
like,
the story,
if he comes back, it's not going to be that big of a story.
Thank you. But if he gets traded or retired, that's like the biggest story my channel's going to cover for like years.
I think at this point, the
Dude,
trade,
if he gets traded, that's going to be
trade
big.
would be big. But I think you've earned enough respect that people would wait to hear what you have to say about it.
Oh, I know. But in terms of like, oh man, growth, I love it. Like, I want to just capitalize.
I'll make the video for you.
No.
And I'll just put it on your channel.
No.
I'll say only nice things about the Packers.
I can't get a skillet cookie because of Tom Brady. They discontinued it. I'm still upset. It's okay. It's fine. I'll go in April before the draft. I'll go on vacation. I'll go to the zoo or something.
The zoo?
I'll go to the zoo. Yeah, I'll go to the zoo.
Where were you thinking of going?
I want to go to Iceland for a week. Just for a week. Just like
it's a little cold to go there right now, buddy.
I've been there around this time. It's amazing. I just go hike glaciers and mountains. I want to go. And I want to turn off my phone and not feel guilty. I'd like to.
I want you to not shave the entire time you're on vacation.
It's not going to be that much of a difference. It's just going to get patchy.
I want to see patchy Tom look like he was out.
I had like a decent one growing yesterday, and then I trimmed it this morning. So, yeah, why not?
Well,
should we talk about the Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Don't sound too excited. Honestly, but yeah, I'll never forgive Tom Brady for that still. At least Tom Brady, like, February 1st, like, bye. And now he's posting thirst traps, which the entire NFL honors made fun of already, which is pretty great.
Oh, because of his underwear pics?
Kelly Clarkson was singing about it. Yeah, that now he's just posting thirst traps. Oh, did you not see that either?
I watched like the first 2 awards and then just hung out with. I thought like maybe next year for my charity stream, we should stream during the honors if we're not dead from the season. Because I feel like maybe people would be more interested to watch during that, but I don't know.
We could do that. I'd be down to stream that with you.
Yeah, I was like trying to care about it, and I didn't. And maybe it's because like my team is so like
irrelevant, like they're not going to be on there.
From it. Like there's not a single player or person who's going to get any award. I don't know. I found it. I just wasn't interested. I watched the Peyton Manning sketch, which I actually thought was pretty funny. With Kelly Clarkson. I was like, they did a pretty good job writing that, but yeah, I couldn't do it. And I got to decide what punishment we're going to do if I raise $25,000 for the Alzheimer's Association. I need to decide that.
Oh, I thought you said you did decide it.
No, I need to. But yeah, we can talk about the Super Bowl. All right, Michael Irvin, did you see any of this stuff about?
I did not. I didn't see any of that stuff.
So I had it in the video yesterday because the NFL's network has not allowed him to do any more coverage this week.
Can you grow out your nose hair to the point where you could braid it?
Close.
That would be a great punishment.
Let me tell you, the Manscaped nose hair trimmer is one of those things I got right when my nose hair started to get pretty long. And if I don't use that thing, and it's hard because I got like this, the beard stuff here, so it can be a little hidden. And then I'm like, oh my God, like these things are sticking out a good like quarter inch, half inch. Yeah.
I still think the Tom Brady poster is a great punishment.
Yeah. And I mean, I could do that.
But we'd also just get there and like give you $100 on clickbait and get you.
Yeah. Tom Brady poster. I was torn. Somebody was saying like getting like a
Henna tattoo
of Brady and Mahomes. If like I would do a full back portrait of those guys of a henna. But then I'm like, would it be? I feel like I need a bigger fundraising goal to do this, like $50K, but to get a Let's Ride tattoo.
Oh, an actual tattoo?
An actual like Let's Ride.
Do you have any tattoos?
No.
Ooh, that's big. That's that's a lot. See, like
that's what I'm saying. I think it's got to be a bigger fundraising goal.
For an actual no, a henna tattoo, they're not permanent though.
No,
so, like,
hennas are fine to me, but that seems like a cop out. Like it'll wash off.
But if you get a giant one on your back and it says like Super Bowl 57 champions, Kansas City Chiefs, and like a big thing with like the Lombardi and Patrick Mahomes,
or I get Tom Brady in his underwear henna tattooed on my back.
Now that's worth some money right there.
But so like, is there? But can you even? I got to find the right artist for that. Like,
honestly, do you have to find the right art? It could be terrible.
Actually, this might be the one area I would get an actual tattoo. Because I have back hair that grows there, so it'll be covered up, in 3 weeks.
Oh my God, a Let's Ride dress.
Yeah.
Every time you bend over, it says Let's Ride.
Let's Ride. I think I would have to raise $100,000 for that. $100K.
That would be amazing.
Because I'd have to go to the beach sometime or the swimming pool. Oh man, like if I had to go to like if in the future, if it's Carmi's, like there's a birthday party at a pool and I'm a dad, like I can't take my shirt off there.
Nope.
I can't be the dad with a Let's Ride tat on my lower back. How embarrassing would that be for my child?
I mean,
Jeez, yeah. Oh God.
But that's the thing. All right, put yourself in that scenario. You're going to a kid's birthday party, you said?
Yeah, maybe.
You're not going to go swimming. You're not going to go.
No,
There's going to be so much urine in that pool anyway.
You're right.
You're not.
Yeah, but what if I want a tan? What if I want a sick tan?
Well, then you just go to the beach and like no one knows you there.
Yeah, that's true.
You just lay face down and they'll be like, "Oh, who's that person?" No, that's how you get recognized in Colorado. It's like, "Oh my God, it's Brandon Perna. How'd you know?" That's right.
Yeah. I was thinking too, like the I in Ride could just be a little Broncos logo.
That'd be amazing. Kurt Warner was the last one to do it.
Yeah.
Kurt Warner. That's it.
I was really, if I got that tattoo, it would be hilarious if Russell Wilson was cut next season as well. Oh.
That'd be amazing. That'd be amazing.
Maybe, yeah, full back tattoo or a henna tattoo of one of those might be the trick.
There's beaches in Colorado. Yeah, lakes. There's lakes there.
Yeah. We got Rock Canyon down in Pueblo. Rock Canyon for anybody in the know.
Oh, speaking of Sean Payton, I saw him. I saw you tweet this out, doing already a little Josh Jacobs, you were so good. I watched so much tape on you. You were so good.
His first instinct was like, we got to get him out of the AFC West. And he's like, or come to Denver. Yeah. Just leave the division, dude. You're going to be a free agent? Leave that division. I don't think the Broncos are going to spend the kind of coin they would need for Josh Jacobs.
But so Josh Jacobs says that he'd be willing to play on the tag if they get offensive weapons.
Yeah. He also said that the Raiders have 3 quarterbacks that they told him they're interested in bringing in. So we'll see.
I mean, for Jimmy Garoppolo, not Derek Carr. Imagine it's Derek Carr.
Yeah. No, it's not Carr.
Not Carr. So Jimmy Garoppolo, Aaron Rodgers.
Rodgers or other?
Lamar? But Lamar's not available?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Brandon, because we have not talked about the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl, baby!
57. What a time. Everyone is filled with... Oh, wait, no, you never talked about the Michael Irvin thing.
Oh, that's right.
Okay,
yeah, because he got banned.
He got taken off, right, from like all the Super Bowl stuff?
Yeah. And then, so there's a video out there of him like talking to a group of people in the hotel lobby. And there's kind of 2 women in the background. And I don't know if those women one of them made the complaint about him. Sounded like he's telling everybody some like dumb story that it sounds like he thinks they care about. And he's dropping some F-bombs and but he got banned for having like an interaction with one of these with a woman where he said something she didn't like, but they shook hands, and that was like all we knew. So it seemed like an overreaction by the NFL Network before they had more context about what happened.
Sure.
And one of the people that was there posted the video, and then they also like came to Michael Irvin's defense. And so now he filed a $100 million lawsuit against the woman for jeopardizing his career.
Oh my God.
So just something to keep your eye on, because it's a weird story.
It's so weird.
And Michael Irvin's done a lot of crazy shit throughout his career. And I watched it and like I was trying, you can't really hear what he's saying. I was like, I can't hear or see him doing something that's like really offensive. So it seems weird. It's just weird. It's weird, but he's fighting back with a lawsuit. So him and Brett Favre.
It's what we do, baby. It's what we do. Boop! Way to fitty. we just crap all over them, and that's fine. It's fine.
Don't blink. If you're a blinker, cut your eyelids off.
Cut him off. Cut him off. Or punch Mitchell Trubisky in the face, Berkeley. Appreciate you, Trevor. Thank you. Okay. Now,
if we were smart, we would have titled this show, and we would have had the Mitch Trubisky thing be the lead. We would have titled it, "Has Mike Tomlin ever been able to control his locker room?"
Oh my God, it's the most clickbait thing ever.
We do Trubisky. We bring in Juju. Then we go to Antonio Brown live streaming to Facebook at the time. Ugh.
Man, you know how nice it's been in my life that I have not had to even think about Antonio Brown?
Oh my gosh, a whole season.
It's just great.
He's still just talking trash to Tom Brady, too.
I know, and it makes no sense. It's like, just, dude, let it go.
That's the one guy who went to bat for you, bruh.
I know.
Dude.
So nice.
Anyway.
All right, the Super Bowl, Brandon. I know that you haven't talked about it at all. I haven't talked about it at all. So you got the Arizona Cardinals taking on the New York Jets.
Oh, that's right, because it's in Arizona.
Yeah, because that's what the NFL did. Because once Tom Brady went with the Bucs and it was played in Tampa, and then you had the Rams and it was played in LA. So now the Cardinals, they played the Super Bowl and they're playing against the Jets because they won the awards last night. So that's what happens.
Got it.
Yep.
So Garrett Wilson, Super Bowl MVP as well. Zach Wilson, questionable to play. So they're probably going with Mike White, the Jets. Kyler Murray, proving that. What's crazy about the Cardinals, they don't even have a head coach. They don't even have a head coach of this big game.
You know what would be amazing? If they fired like a head coach and then like they thought they weren't in the playoffs or whatever, they just fire them. And then they make the playoffs, they make it all the way to Super Bowl. They're like, crap. Oh, crap. All right, listen, we got the Chiefs, we got the Eagles. I feel like we've talked it to death. Is there even anything else?
We've talked about it to death individually. You and I haven't really talked about it.
That's true.
But I think like everybody just knows it feels like it's going to be a good game. It's a good matchup on paper.
You know what I really want to talk about? Because you and I have talked about this individually. I was talking about this with Johnny Barks last night. I would like to get the chat's input on this.
Sure.
Okay. Obviously, if you're an Eagles fan, yes. Obviously, if you're a Chiefs fan, yes. Do you feel, and I felt this way last year too, and I'm wondering if it's because of the extra week. I'm wondering if it's just like the gap. Do you feel less hyped for the Super Bowl this year? And I'm excited for the game.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's someone in Perna too. It's just like, so like football. We've been doing football literally nonstop since September. I feel like that there's just like a lack of woo. And it's hard to explain. And there's a lot of yeses. There's a lot of why is that? Like, I'm genuinely curious. And wow, Justin.
Wow.
Wait for the kitty. Oh no, Reed's not gonna retire. Why would he retire?
Oh my God. If I would be so
Oh,
happy if he retired.
You would be singing on the
Oh my God.
mountaintops.
I love Andy
Singing.
Reid. Nothing but respect for Andy Reid. He's too good though.
Yeah.
Let the Chiefs promote Eric Bieniemy to head coach. Let's just do it, guys.
Listen,
Do
Brian
it,
Daboll's very
Kansas
good.
City.
You know what? This is for you.
Get your hand off my penis! This is the bloke who got me on the penis before.
Hey, Paul.
That's Andy Reid. That's Andy Reid when the Chiefs are trying to like
Good.
usher him out the door.
There you go. Yeah, so
I
like,
think
good.
in terms of the fan bases compared to last year, there's more excitement towards the game. The Eagles and the Chiefs just have bigger fan bases than the Rams. And Bengals fans were hyped. Bengals fans, they brought the energy last year.
Yeah.
But it feels like it's got to be 10 days between end of the season and Super Bowl. There's not an underdog. It's like
There's not.
It feels like if you pick one team versus the other, you sound stupid.
I'd agree with
yeah,
that.
it's a long 2 weeks in between.
Dude, I think Reed, I mean, I don't know who takes over after that, but Mahomes will be fine, honestly. Like, I think he'll be that good. You might see a decrease in production to answer the full question, but I think
Mahomes will still be good, but I think
he'll be
like
good.
Andy Reid, what he does for that offense, you can't undersell. And as somebody who's watched shitty offensive coordinators the last several years, you got to have the quarterback to get the ball there. But the way you get guys open, scheme guys open, make life easy on your quarterback, what he does there's nobody who's as good at doing that as Andy Reid.
So this is actually, it's like, this is what I'm interested in, because like, I wonder if that's the thing too, because like you and I have been burnt out for how many years now, but like in terms, that's just a natural state of being. But I think that like last year was super underwhelming. Like a lot of people want to see Stafford win, and it was like really cool. The Bengals got there, the Rams won, and like Rams fans were like, yay. But like, it was like, it's LA. It's kind of like the fan base isn't as big as like it usually is. Like people were happy for Stafford, but it like, you and I talked about this. Like, it was like, okay. And then it was done. Like the Super Bowl was done. No one cared anymore. Cool. If the Bengals won, I think it might have gotten a little bit more like excitement. And then this year, I just think it's going to overall be a better game. You have two very evenly matched teams. There should be a lot of points scored.
Yeah.
I'm excited for that, but I don't wonder if it's like, I don't know. Like and I'm excited to watch it. Like I'm excited. Like it should be a really good game. I just feel like because I felt the same way last year. I did. But it wasn't the year prior. Like I felt like the Super Bowl was bigger, and this year, I don't know. It just feels a little bit flatter. And I think it's a lot of things. The playoffs weren't as good as I thought they were going to be. The divisional round like sucked. I mean, like the only good game there was like the Cowboys and 49ers. The NFC Championship game sucked. You know, I think there's that. I think there's a lot of football that's there. The extra week doesn't help.
Yeah.
And on top of that, it's that gap, man. Like that gap between the championship Sunday and Super Bowl, like it's a long time. This stuff gets talked to death.
Yeah. And I think the other part of it is like both of these teams have won Super Bowls recently.
Yes.
So you don't have like the casual fan rooting for like the big underdog, or like if like the Bills were there, I think there'd be a lot of excitement about, is this team going to lose 5 Super Bowls? Are they finally going to get it?
Sure.
Get like a crazy team there, like the Lions or some shit. I think it's just, you know, people expect the Chiefs almost to be there now. They're sort of turning into the Patriots in that regard.
Without the titles, yeah.
Yeah. The Eagles, they've got a great fan base. I obviously want them to win. So for me, watching the game,
Makes it fun, but they'll never do it.
You know, I'll be emotionally invested in it. And that was kind of like when the Chiefs beat the Bengals. I was like, you know what? It's actually kind of nice to have somebody to really just hate and not win.
Sure.
So I like that part of it. But when I look at these two teams, right, they're both good. And the Chiefs' advantages are Patrick Mahomes. I think he's a better quarterback. He's the best quarterback in the league. Travis Kelce's the best tight end in the league. And then the only other like advantage I feel like the Chiefs have personnel wise are their linebackers. I think Nick Bolton, Willie Gay, they have two really good linebackers. Then in all the other areas, Eagles offensive line, I think is better. Their receivers better, their secondary better. But like when we're saying better, it's not like it's a lot. You know
Like
what I mean?
it's not
like
a huge gap.
a big flaw. Like their secondary's given up, the most touchdowns or whatever all season.
Sure.
Or like their offensive line has been. There's the biggest gap between like any of those two positional groups or matchups. Maybe Mahomes and Hurts. But that, like you say that, it sounds like you're just disrespecting what Jalen Hurts has done.
Yeah.
And the only reason I would say that is because since he's sprained his shoulder, it's not like Jalen Hurts has had a really good passing day. And I'm not saying he can't play through it or he can't do that against Kansas City. But that's like where I put the biggest advantage. So usually there's like a glaring hole in one of the rosters, even when they're good teams. But
there you go. Yeah.
There you go, Steven. You're the Patriots now. Learn to live with it. Everybody hates you. Not you personally, your team.
So I think if the Chiefs won like one other Super Bowl, like if they won against like Brady or something like that, it'd be like, okay, then people would really start to be getting sick of them.
If they win this one, it's going to be that.
You're going to start to see people turn against the Chiefs hard.
Yeah.
You're gonna see it.
They're going to, and well, Steven, first of all, thank you. Let's see.
What do you got for him? What do you got for him?
We ride and we die together.
If the Chiefs win the Super Bowl, Broncos and Chiefs fans being hated for very different reasons. Imagine your team sucking and everybody still hates you. That's what Broncos fans were this year. Usually when you suck, you get the benefit of people feeling sorry for you. Not this year.
Nope.
We suck and we hate you.
Yep. You're like, I'd rather the success that comes with it.
Yeah, I think like if the Chiefs win this one, and it's not like people actually hate the team. It's just like I think most people don't want to see the same team win over and over again. You saw it happen like with the Warriors. People will love Patrick Mahomes, kind of the way they loved Tom Brady, but then they just don't want to see the team there again.
Yeah.
But the difference between Brady and Mahomes is actually good.
But why do you use your first name named after him then?
What's that?
Why is your first name named after him then?
What are you talking about?
Do you see your first name?
Brandon?
It's been there like half the show, dude. Buddy, it's been there. I changed it to Brenda, then Brandy, then Brady.
Guess what? I don't know how to read. I never learned to read.
The Vikings Stadium is in Minnesota City, Minnesota.
At least I know what the capital of Minnesota is. The Twin Cities.
Oh, man. There you go. There you go. Yeah, I mean, listen, it's just like I'm expecting a good football game. Do you think that maybe the amount of primetime games that have also been utter trash this season also didn't help? Because I think you could argue and make an argument that this season as a whole, when it comes to big time primetime games, has been a letdown. You saw like parity in like the playoffs and things like that, and that was cool and that was nice, but I don't know. It's just, I think that doesn't help. Like Thursday Night Football, bad. The majority of the Monday Night Football games, bad. Majority of Sunday Night Football games, bad. I think it's, and I would argue like a lot of the, I argue that a lot of like the playoff games weren't great.
No, it was weird. Its defense was good this year. That was like defense was just too good this year, but people still watched.
Oh no, we still watch. Like, listen, I still watched. Like, I still covered 92 games this year. You know, like we're still vibing. But no, Sunday Night Football Week 18 was not good. No, it was not good. It was not good.
What did Ben Kurt win yesterday? The Twitch games?
Yeah, he won the Fortnite game thing. Yeah, he won it, and it's like got a bunch of money for charity and stuff. So
that was crazy.
Mm-hmm.
He's very good at video games.
Having the best reffing year. Oh yes, of course. Roger Goodell, it's the best reffing year. Yeah, good. Congrats to one Kurt Benkert. I can name off 50. Can you actually name all 50 states?
Oh my God, yes.
That gave me no confidence that you could actually do it.
Oh, I'm very good at geography.
Okay, pull up the 50 states trivia quiz right now.
Where's the trivia quiz?
You know what? No.
You want me to just name them right now?
Yeah, name them.
Alaska, Hawaii, Washington, Oregon, California, New Mexico, Nevada, Idaho, Montana, Wyoming, Colorado, Arizona, North Dakota, South Dakota, Kansas, Nebraska, Oklahoma, Texas, Alabama, Arkansas, Louisiana, Florida, North Carolina, South Carolina, Virginia, West Virginia, Tennessee, Kentucky, Michigan, Wisconsin, Illinois, Ohio, Iowa, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, New York, New Jersey, Delaware, Rhode Island.
I think that's it.
Did I get them all?
Good job, buddy. I'm impressed.
Michigan,
Good job.
Woo! I said New Mexico, baby.
You said New Mexico.
Oh yeah, Missouri, Mississippi. I kind of got. I didn't go through all the middles there. Mississippi, Arkansas, Missouri.
Oh, maybe I counted wrong. I counted according to 40. Then I don't know. I just can't.
I
count
got 40 easy.
Okay. No, so you. All right.
Pennsylvania,
Connecticut.
I know all of them.
That was. You know what? That was really impressive. That was impressive.
You want me to go European countries? You want me to? Well, I can do all of the Australian countries. Australia, nailed it.
Yes, and they're going to start flexing out Monday Night Football, and Goodell thinks eventually Thursday Night Football. Yes.
Oh, yeah. Thursday night flexing, Monday night flexing. And Vermont, yes. I actually have some syrup from Vermont right now.
Syrup? Got some syrup?
Some maple syrup. I started with Alaska because it's the biggest.
I'm very proud of you. Good job, buddy.
Vancouver also.
That's not. That's Canada.
Toronto, Massachusetts. I'll get it. Like Tom said, I was done, so I stopped.
Yeah, no, he's got it. If he can,
I know all of them.
He's got it. He's got it.
Italy, Spain, England, Luxembourg.
Let me know, Guyver.
Switzerland.
You're just like, I played so much Ticket to Ride.
I like maps. Who do you actually think is going to win the Super Bowl, Tom?
See, my gut is telling me the Eagles, but I've been going with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
Because like it's so tough to root against. Like I thought the Bengals like had a really good chance to knock them off, but
I'm saying the Chiefs because I can't differentiate between what I want to happen and what I think will happen.
That's fair. That's...
Like I don't know. Just like the Eagles prove that you can slow down Patrick Mahomes. Like slow him down, you'll win the game. But I'm not convinced anyone can do it.
Oh,
Indiana, I didn't forget it.
Jacob, boop. Fitty for the kitty. Oh, I got you.
Indiana. I need to see the map without the names.
I don't know if we got. Well, you didn't forget this one.
All right, so game one of the divisional round is done. The Kansas City Chiefs, they move on.
Again, after Super Bowl, I think we take down, or right before free agency or at free agency, we take down all the video clips and we start fresh, except Scooter Elliott, of course. We start fresh.
Yeah. We gotta tighten this up.
Although
I think
when I say natural family planning, many people probably wonder what in the world is that, and it was a fancy word for no contraception. You do it all.
I think that's got to stay, and I think this got.
Oh, what a beautiful day!
We just got to tighten those up.
I don't know if it glitched for you or it was just my internet, but when Philip Rivers was talking, it merged with the ball, so the ball had his mouth for a second. And it was talking.
No, that glitch was in my editing
broadcast
software.
I love it.
No, the real one's fine. It just wouldn't fix it, and I needed to get it out, so I said I'm not gonna. gonna figure it.
Keep
figure
Ho
it
You
out.
Fat. Oh, that is a great one.
There's a couple we can keep, but we gotta get rid of some old ones. We gotta get rid of some.
We
old
do.
ones.
We gotta get rid of some of it. We just gotta. Yeah. Like, hey is classic. I know, but we just need to. Like, I don't even know which one is. What is? Oh no, never mind. I was like, what's Collins? Nope, I know who Chris Collins is. Never mind.
I used to walk around with $100 bills coming out of my pocket.
Never mind. Yep. Nope. No. You know what we'll do? The day before that we get rid of them, we'll go in and we'll just kind of like we'll play them throughout the show. We'll make sure it's like on a Friday or something, and we'll send them off well.
Yeah, I think what we could do is we'll get rid of we'll keep Scooter Elway, obviously, and then we'll let everybody vote for like 3 to keep, and then we just got to get freshies.
Okay, I like that.
3
like
to
that.
keep. Yeah.
We'll just do it. It'll be the longest GPS episode we've ever done. And it's just sorting through video clips. It's like, well, if we keep this one, then we're getting rid of rah.
Ooh. That can come back anytime. Lady Gaga, Gaga.
All right. So, what's
you know what? Yesterday,
that's what quarterback is. That's it.
During clickbait, we were talking about Super Bowl halftime performances, and people were making fun of us because they're saying we had nothing to talk about. NFL Network talking about Super Bowl halftime performances today. So we ran out of stuff, and they did the same thing that we did.
Because what are you going to talk about? At some point, like, you're done. Like, it's one thing. It's
when you only got one game and you got to wait 2 weeks for it.
Oh, man.
And nobody does anything crazy. Derek Carr refuses to make this trade happen. We got just nothing. The Cardinals can't hire a coach. The Colts can't hire a coach. We're just sitting in no man's land. Anyway, what do you got coming out today, old Tommy boy?
Well, I'm starting to feel a little better, so I'm going to get back to my reactions now. So because of that, Seahawks fan reaction is going to be coming out today. So I'll be rocking. Oh, there you go.
You know we are, Craig. You know this.
Craig with a Honda for Perna.
Be a part of our lives forever.
Johnny John John!
It's the only way I see Elway anymore.
Can I say when, oh my God, what was it? Oh, when you traded for Sean Payton, the amount of people who were like, oh my God, you need to get Elway out of there. He doesn't know what he's doing. And I'm like, who's going to tell him? Who's going to tell him?
That happens like every week. Elway's a terrible GM. He hasn't been GM for 3 years.
Yeah. All right. We'll rock. We'll rock. Wait, what do you got coming out, Perna? Oh, and I got Q&A tonight too. But I can't drink because I'm on antibiotics and steroids. So.
Ooh.
Sorry.
I dropped a short this morning about building a a team entirely.
Oh, you did that finally.
Brothers. Whoa. Yeah, Johnny got that short together for me, and then I got another short coming out later today for the most obscure players to score touchdowns in the Super Bowl.
Ooh.
But do you know how many brothers have played in the NFL? You can build maybe arguably the greatest NFL team of all time just on siblings.
Do it.
So that short's out. And I couldn't even fit it all in a minute. Johnny's like, what do you want me to do? This is almost 2 minutes long. I was like, fudge. Make a longer one for social.
They need like YouTube. They'll eventually do it. They got to expand shorts to 3 minutes. They have to.
Yeah. Or a minute and a half even. Like a minute's just no man's land.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's what's coming out.
Okay. That's fair.
Shout out to
Brandon,
Johnny Parks.
We'll be streaming the Super Bowl on Sunday, raising some money for some charity.
Yeah. Trying to get to 25K. Don't know if we'll do it during the Super Bowl, so we might have to do like a Friday stream here where I do it. But and you and Papa Grossi, huh? What Super Bowl?
I don't know
show?
if Papa Grossi's coming now.
Oh no.
We'll see.
We'll see. Sickness?
No, I think he just might be busy.
It's like, yeah, as a kid, no.
It's all right. Johnny Rockford's making some sexy scoreboard. It's gonna be beautiful.
Amazing.
So let's go. Let's go. But folks, thank you so much for watching. We'll be back here on Monday, in which we'll see who is the winner of the Super Bowl. We'll see.
Well, no. I hope it's a horrible game and everybody's not happy.
Come on, man. I've been through so much this season with games. Just let me just have one good one.
6-3 Super Bowl.
I hate you so much.
Chad Henne versus Gardner Minshew by the first quarter.
It's not even because anyone's hurt. It's just because there's
Mahomes is like, I'm tired. Jalen Hurts is like, I'm sad.
Oh, why is he sad?
Because I didn't win MVP.
Okay. Well, he got one vote. That's more than Russell Wilson ever got.